Hello everybody, today we are going to configure the DHCP, DNS and HTTP server together, and the final result will be this, where the IP address for the server in the IP range is 192.168.3.0, and for this network 1.0, and for this network 2.0. Okay, let's start. Let's create a new file. Okay, let's check the router and switch it. Just take this three switch over here, here, and here. And then we have the three server. One is DHCP server and DNS server, HTTP server and DNS server. Next, let's take this PC as well. Let's take two PC over here and single PC over here. Let's connect this all these devices. You can press Control and the PC so that you can connect this whole at a time, not singly. Okay, and let's connect to the server as well. Let's connect this to the server. Okay, for the easiness, let me write. This is for the network layer of 192.168.3.0, so you can use the IP address after 192.168.3.0. You can use after that 192.168.3. Let's say 2 for, and this is DHCP server. Let me mention this as well, and this is a HTTP server. The server, and the IP address for this server, let it be 3.3. Okay, and for this is DNS server, and let this IP address be 192.168.3.4. And the default mask for this, the default gateway for this is 192.168.3.1. And the DSCPs, we whenever we have so many PCs, then it will be very hard for to put the IP address manually for each and every. So DSCP server helps to put give the IP address to the PC, not manually. It gives the automatically. So at first, let us give the static IP address for this 192.168.3.3, and for the subnet mask, let it be the default subnet mask, where the default gateway would be 192.168.3.1. That is what we have kept over here. Don't get confused in that. Sorry, the DHCP server IP address we have assigned 3.2, right? And let's go to the service where DHCP service. Okay, let's on the service of the DHCP. Let the name be server pool itself, and the default gateway 0.0. And the thing is, we need to enter here 0.0.0.0, because in this network layer there is no any other PCs or laptop to assign the IP address. So that's this is why the 000 is written over here. The maximum user is also 0. The already it is added, so let's not add, just save it. And the next network layer, let it be, let us name it as A, and the default gateway for the next layer. For the next, yeah, this one, let us give this as A, and this network as B. So default gateway for the default gateway for this layer, let us have this layer as 192.168.1.0, and this as 2.0, and the server over this part is already 3.0 layer. And the default gateway for this is 192.168.1. Let us have 1. And the IP address that starts is simply the same 192.168.0.1.0 it starts, and the subnet marks is the default one. 0, the maximum number is that the user could the maximum number of users could be, let us have 200, just 200 only. Okay, add, and then next one, let us name it as B. The default gateway is 2.1, we already know that, and the IP address that starts is 192.168.2.0. Okay, the remaining is all the same. Let's add this as well. So that the PC, previously we have to assign the PC's IP address manually, but now we can change this into the DHCP form so that the IP address will be found over here. The DHCP has failed right now. It's a still fail. Oh, sorry, we have not done any work in the router, right? Okay, let's do this at first. Okay, let's enable and config. See, that is config terminal where the router the router config. If this comes, then only we need to proceed. Int g 0 slash 0. We need to put the gateway over here. 0 slash 0 is the gateway to this part, and config if type IP helper and then enter tab. You will know the IP helper address. Now you need to enter the IP address of DHCP server, that is 192.168.3.2. We have assigned this. Okay, then you can exit. Next one is for this for the DHCP, we need to change the DHCP IP address. It's we don't have we want to change it into the DHCP, not into the static. So for this also, int g 0 slash 1. See the gateway gig 0 slash 1 to this path. So g 0 slash 0 IP, again type IP helper, enter tab, and then enter the IP address of the server. Okay, now enter no shut down. Okay, now let's go to the PC again, and let's go to the IP configuration static. Let's change it again, DHCP. It's again failed. Failing again, and it's again failed. I think I have not again. Wait, I think we have not configured your IP address. Sorry, the gig IP address. You need to give the IP address over here, 192.168.1.1, the 0 slash 0. This is the IP address for 0 slash 0 and on over here. Secondly, go 192.168.2.1. The default gateway we need to write over here. The default gateway gigabyte Ethernet is default gateway address 192.168.3.1. Tab and on this. Okay, now it may work now. Let's see whether it works or not. Where is the desktop IP configuration? DHCP. Let's work now. It should work now. No, again it failed. What's going on, man? It's again failed. Okay, DHCP request successfully. We need to do for many times that we need to change it into the static and DHCP again and again so that it works. Okay, it also worked over here, and yeah, let's go here. Yeah. it also worked over here 2.2. The 2.2 IP address is not assigned manually, it is a DHCP IP address. Okay, let's see now the message from this PC to the server goes or not. See here, the successful, it's successful. Secondly, from year to year, let's see it's successful, and again from year to year, let's see does that work or not. See, it's successful, the ping is done. Then let's go to HTTP as well. Let's go over here, let's go to the, sorry, we have not configured the IP address over here. The DHCP is not done in server, we are doing it statically 9192.168.3.3. Let's tab the default gateway mask. We have the gateway over for this is also the similar, that is 192.168.3.1, 192.168.3.1. Is this done? Yes. And then for HTTP, we go to here and let's edit. Let's go to the file number 5, index.html. Okay, let's do it. It's all. And instead of Cisco packet tracer, I want to print Savannah world. Okay, let's just print this Savannah world. Okay, and let's save this. Yes, is this done? Okay, let's go to the PC. Let's go to the web browser. It takes a little time to open the web browser here. Okay, it's open now. What do we need to type over here is the IP address that we have assigned to the HTTP server 192.168.3.3. Let's go. Savannah World. Okay, the R is extra printed, which I have, I think, mistakenly written it over there. And the Savannah World is print the HTTP. When the IP address is entered into the web browser of the PC, the message that is written in there is printed, right? And this is all about the HTTP server. And let's go to the DNS server as well. Let's give the configuration, IP configuration. What is the IP address that we have assigned? That is 192.168.3.4, 192.168.3.4. Okay, let's give a default gateway as well, 192.168.1, sorry, 3.1. This is it, right? And then let's go to the service and let's go to the DNS server. Okay, let's type savannah.com or google.com, youtube.com, anything. And address. The address that we keep in DNS is the address of HTTP server, right? 192.168.3.3 is assigned to it. So let's add it. No, sorry. Let's on it first and then add it. Okay, this part is done, and let's go to the DHCP server, and let's go to the this DNS part and let's type the IP address of the DNS, that is 3.4, right? I think so. Yeah, 3.4. And again, let's go to the configuration part of the IP configuration part of the PCs. And here we have the DNS server. Do we have? No. That means, well, sending so the ping between this PC and server does not work until and unless we have the DNS server IP address here. Yes, the statically it has no, sorry, the DHCP IP address has the IP address has been seen over there. Let's go to this part as well, and let's change it into the static and again to the DHCP, because of which the DNS server over here comes, shows the IP address of the DNS server. And let's go to the next piece as well and repeat the same process of changing it into the static and again into the DHCP. Okay, done. DHCP super successful. So now let's go to one of the PC and let's go to the web browser again. Now the address, that the name that we had kept before in the DNS server was savannah.com, right? I have said that you can even write the google.com or youtube.com with that. So previously we have searched We have searched the IP address of HTTP server because of which the Savannah world R was seen. And again, let's go. What will be printed over here? Again, the Savannah world R is being printed. This is all about the configuration between the DHCP server, HTTP server, and DNS server. Configuration of DHCP server, comma, HTTP server, and DNS server, right? This is all about the configuration. If there is any confusion over here, then you can go and do the comments, so I could reply to your confusion. And yeah, thank you.